Welcome to the No Dress Code Pod, where we keep it real, celebrate Black excellence, and dive into the things that matter most. Tune in, vibe out, and let's get into it. Welcome to another episode of the No Dress Code Pod. I'm your favorite host, as well as your favorite hoochie, legs out, not open Bree. And if this is your first time listening, or if you're a returning guest, then you already know what I'm going to say because you already know how I feel about you. Thank you. Because where would I be without you? Now, I feel like I've established this. I still would be here with God, but where would I be without you? Okay. So before we get into today's episode and before we introduce today's special guest, you guys already know what I'm about to say. Today is Wednesday, so that means what? That's right. Only got to get through Thursday. Say Friday's work for Monday. Monday is never guaranteed. Something can happen to you over the weekend, and I promise you your job will be posted before Monday comes. Okay. Now this is coming from somebody who is conventionally employed now.
That's right.
Although my job, I cannot say Friday's work for Monday. It is an everyday thing. Unfortunately, it is a everyday thing. Thankful to be employed, but you know. Mm-hmm. If you can say Friday's work for Monday, say Friday's work for Monday. Also, drop it in the comments and let me know how you guys' this week has been. I hope and pray that you're having an amazing week. If you're not, there's nothing I could do but continue to speak it over you and pray that your week going forward is amazing.
That is.
Now, if you guys are listening or if you are watching and you recognize that voice, we do have a returning guest back. Now either I'm doing something right to keep bringing him back, or he ain't got nowhere else to be. He ain't got nowhere else better to be. Is all I'm saying. So special guest.
Yes.
Would you like to reintroduce yourself?
I am late night CJ.
Okay, and how has your week been going? Let us do a mental health check-in on you because that's important.
I feel like every time you ask that question, I'm waiting for my come up. I realized some today. I mean, not today, but in the past week. And we spoke about it briefly off camera. You know what I'm saying? Life be life, and then we have real life out of the conventional work world.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the real, you know what I'm saying, appreciation and love come from. And I got to refocus myself because I feel like sometimes I get so wound up in work that I be hostile. Mm-hmm. And I don't like that. I don't like being hostile because then that just leads into the whole angry black man type thing. You know, like, I'm not always hostile. I'm not. Sometimes it's warranted. Sometimes it's warranted.
Sometimes it is warranted.
But I don't want to be like that.
So, overall, though, how's our week been? How's our mental health doing?
Mental health is good. Mental health is good because I'm starting to recognize the signs of myself. Like I kind of catch myself now when I'm like, you know how you walk in and you already just like annoyed. Mm-hmm. So that's like I'm able to catch it earlier. And so I was like, you know what? This might be one of them days. I might just stay to myself.
Yeah. Yeah, that's important. And honestly, not that I thought about that when I asked you about your mental health. I believe we are in men's mental health month.
We are.
So, it's nice to have a man on and ask him about his mental health because, low-key, we don't really care about men's mental health.
Yeah.
Low-key.
We always taught to since we was little, they always tell you, quit crying. You know what I'm saying?
I think that is such a toxic thing. But, I ain't got no kids, so I ain't got to fight that one.
It's toxic because it doesn't allow us to express ourselves and get clarity. Because sometimes, like, say I'll tell you I'm going through something, and you be like, hey, this is how whoop, wop, bang.
You're a man. Get over it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what most people will tell you. But then also you might have some insight on something that gives me a different level of clarity than I'm able to see. It's like when you driving, right? And I'm driving, we talking, hey, yeah, so I went there. And you be like, hey, look out for that car. I'm like, oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah.
Plus, then it turns into relationships where you don't know how to regulate your emotions. And now I'm being called out my name because you had a bad day and you can't express yourself. You don't know how to do that. So to the parents, I need y'all to do better.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I understand we are all human and we don't come with manuals, but remember how that man did you and raise your kid to be the opposite.
Right. For sure.
Raise a better man is all I'm saying.
That's a fact. Fact.
So me and my mental health, we've been struggling. We've been okay this week. Again, I've been at work. I did go every day to the gym this week, so I am proud of myself. I had to get up at 5 a.m. to do that. Which
make it happen.
I've been doing that since December, November. Since I started that one job I had for 2 weeks. So I've been doing this since then. So since November, and I like it, because I do not want to work out after work.
Well, let me ask you this: is it even about the gym anymore, or is it about just having that space to yourself?
It is about my mental health.
Yes,
really.
Yes,
because when my car got broken into, I contemplated going to the gym that day because I was on my way to the gym before I noticed it happened. And then I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to the gym. I'm going back in the house. Fuck this. I'm hot.
Yeah.
But then I went to the gym and I worked it out in the bag. My arms hurt tomorrow for the rest of the week because I took it out because I think it happened on a Wednesday. Wednesday through Friday, I took it out on that bag every single day. And physically, I was sore as fuck.
Yeah.
Physically, I was sore as fuck.
Yeah.
But mentally, I was starting to feel better. Okay, because I can't touch you. Yeah. I don't know who you are. I can't touch you. Right. But I can work my feelings out. And that's really what I've learned to do. I'm also trying to focus on not being so aggressive in my anger.
No. Sometimes aggression is good. Let people know.
It is, because even the guy at the gym was like, damn, you hitting that bag hard. And I ain't never heard you hit that hard before. And I'm like, I know, but
get it out.
I'm trying to work out my emotions. It's better to work it out here than work it out on somebody else.
That's real.
So, my arms hurt the rest of the weekend. Couldn't really feel them, but...
Yeah, you need that outlet.
Yeah.
You need that outlet.
It is... it's gone from, just physical health to it is my mental regulation at this point, and I do love that. So that's been okay. Work has been okay. I like the participants at my job more than my coworkers.
Don't let them too much.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can't even tell y'all where I work at.
Right.
I like the participants more than I like my coworkers. I don't have a problem with my coworkers, but y'all not the reason why I come here every day. I'm just be honest.
That's a fact.
Y'all not the reason.
Fact. They'll start acting like that though. You know what I mean? They will. They'll get a little too comfortable.
Yeah, and you know what? I've started early to let y'all know that y'all not the reason. Everybody asks me, oh, how are you liking it?
Yeah.
I like the participants.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with y'all, but I like them way better. I like them way more. Let's not ever get confused. And I make sure not to build relationships with these people.
That's a fact.
Outside of the participants. I make sure not to build relationships with these people because I know at the end of the day, we're not friends.
Right.
When I leave this job, I don't talk to you. I don't see you. You cannot follow me on social media because I talk too much shit. I talk too much shit. And I don't want you reporting back to my supervisor that I was over here talking shit about my job.
Yeah, they will do that.
They will.
They be like, Rhea, I saw your video. You be like, man, if you don't shut up.
I don't give a fuck if you saw it. That's why I don't have your number. Because if I had it, I'd block you from social media as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I only gave one person my social media, and that's because I know her outside of work.
You know, it happened to me. They saw one of my videos, and it was one of them ones I was going off, and I was talking about. It was after one of our episodes, but I was talking about how I said you have a boss's mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's destined for you to have your own business, not because you can't work with others, but you have ideas, you creative, and they don't like that at the job. So I was talking about you know what, you abusing your children if you ain't telling them to boss up and have their own. They go to work and you train these people, and then your boss is an idiot. And they was like, were you talking about that? I was like, y'all saw that? I didn't think you saw it.
Don't ask me my personal life. Okay, we stick to work at work.
Because I was.
Did I record that at work?
No.
Okay, then mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
If I recorded it on my lunch break, that I'm not at work.
I'm off the clock.
Mind your business. We worry about clock things on the clock.
Yes.
First off, these people don't even take their 15-minute breaks.
What?
They got me and we can't be on our phone.
Oh,
Do
no,
you know
no,
I
no.
be over there struggling? What? I can't be on my phone like at no point because we have to keep our eyes on people.
Okay.
But really, I can keep my eye on you and still text.
That's
I ain't gotta look at my keyboard to text.
That's a fact.
Yeah. And y'all not taking y'all 10 to 15 minute break.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm about to start. I don't give a fuck. I might be the only one, but I'm about to start. Cause what? I need my phone. I'm sorry. Like I likes to be on Instagram. I likes to be on TikTok.
They used to try to tell me that at my last job, and I was like, no, I have kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna wait till the end of the day for a text that got sent 7 hours earlier. And they progressively getting worse, talking about, where you at? How come you not responding? We here. We at the hospital now. Oh, sorry to tell you. I'm going to be hostile. Then I become hostile. That's when I become hostile. So I was like, no, I'm not doing it.
I don't have kids, but I do have 2 sets of parents now that I have a new job. I have 2 sets of parents again, and I have 4 sets of grandparents. Oh. I run it up. I'm running it up.
Run it up.
I'm running it up. My daddy is back alive. As far as his job is concerned, I have a dad again. I be trying so hard. I'm speaking past tense when it comes to my dad. They be like, well, my dad has.
Yeah.
He has a shotgun.
Yes. Yeah. Wait, huh?
Because one of the participants at my one of the participants at my job, she likes to do crossword puzzles and she likes to do crime scene things. Mm-hmm. So like she likes crime scene and like those type of puzzles. And one of the crosswords, it was like rifles. So it had like shotgun, it had like sawed off, it had like bullets and everything has to do with that. So I was like, oh, that's funny. It just made me think of my dad. Like my dad, has always told us our whole life that he has a sawed-off shotgun. Mm-hmm. And so I saw sawed-off and I saw shotgun and I was like, that's funny. My dad has a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, he does.
That's a fact.
Because he's alive.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So that's one of the good things about having a new job. I have 2 sets of parents and four grandparents again.
There it is.
I only met 2, but I got 4.
Tell them mind their business. Mm-hmm. Stay out my business. We are not friends.
At all.
The reason why I say that is because soon as they feel like that, they'll start asking you for favors that they have no intention of paying back. That's what I don't like. Like say you have a boss that be like, hey, can you come in? Can you do me a huge favor? Can you come in this weekend? And you be like, all right, I got you. And then you be like, hey, something came up. I'm going to need this weekend off. And I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Thank God I don't work weekends. And thank God I'm technically employed as part-time. So even though I'm working full-time right now, at any point in time, I might cut you down and be like, you know what?
Not gonna be able to do it.
I just need my little part-time hours. Run me back to what I signed up for. There's too many hours. There's too many days. Mm-hmm. But luckily I do like the participants, so it is working out right now. But I'm working full-time without full-time benefits outside of full-time pay.
No. It's just a transition period. There's bigger and better. I feel it.
Yeah, this is bigger and better. You see the cup?
Let me get mine.
You see the sweater? This is bigger and better. It's falling, but you see it. You see it.
It's happening.
This is the bigger and better that I'm working for. NDC Baked Goods is the bigger and better, and
I'm still waiting on a peach cobbler cake.
You're a little late. I did make that a few weeks ago. I am. But that is the Juneteenth flavor, so thank you for reminding me. Go ahead and place your orders. There is a link now on the NDC Baked Goods page. I will also leave it here for you guys to, go ahead and click your link. Click the link and order. I'm going to leave it in the bio. Click the link and order. Let your girl know. Mm-hmm. So CJ, we normally do have an outline that we normally don't follow
at all.
So I would like to know what's been new with you since you've last been on, because it has been a while.
It has been
A few months.
Well, I've been pushing through trying to get this content creating moving. You know what I mean? My mama always used to tell me, she was like, boy, you could talk before you could even walk. And it was like, I always thought she was joking. She was like, no, you be in the floor and you was talking, couldn't even walk yet. And I was like, I believe that people have like gifts. And I said this, I think, on the last time, the times we feel the most miserable in conventional work worlds is because we're not using our talents, we're not using our gifts. And so I've made a concerted effort to push through, even when I don't want to, even when it's hard. To be like, is it really that hard? No, you're just not looking hard enough. Like I have to tap into that old athlete mentality of one more rep, one more lap. Come on, push through it. I know you tired. I know life be life, and I know you hate this and you don't want to do that, but make it happen. And it's been more fulfilling, even though it's not growing the way I want it to grow. I feel more fulfilled because I'm not being absent of myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Since we are in Men's Mental Health Month, it should be just People's Mental. But anyway, since we in Men's Mental Health Month, I felt like I was, what's the word I'm looking for? I felt like I wasn't being true to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like we in life, there's more to it. You told me one time, and it stuck with me, because like every time somebody give me something, I like put it in like this box in my memory. You know what I'm saying? You was like, people ain't really made to be like these hamsters in a wheel. Go to work, sit at the desk, staring at the screen, not even thinking, just making money for somebody else. And you have talents. You know what I'm saying? So I've been pushing through. The last time I said about the days that I put out the long format and the days I put on the shorts. And I've been holding on to that. I've been actually doing that. You know what I mean? And I'm like, and I told myself, there's no way God gives you all these talents, this ability, and drive, and it don't pan out. No. So I got to do my part. That's why I was telling you, keep pushing with the.
That's kind of like what Kelly Rowland said too. Like, God's not going to give you a vision and not want you to pursue that. God's not going to give you a dream and expect you to sleep on it.
He did not make me to go be sitting at this job that I'm at.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yes.
Like, and a lot of the time people are like, oh, well, you just don't want to work. No, I don't have a problem working. Like, to you and to some people, not you necessarily, but to you and to some people, this podcast is not work. But who the fuck do you think comes up with topics? Who the fuck do you think is editing?
That's
who
right.
the fuck do you think is promoting? Like, nigga, I work. Like,
yes.
It's not paying right now. And
Not
granted,
yet.
you
Not
have
yet.
that. But work?
Yeah, it's work.
I work. Like,
I
work. And so the funny thing about it is, right before my car got broken into, I had literally said to myself, I think right before I went to Mexico, I was going to give myself 6 months of just pure consistency.
Yes.
6 months of we're not missing an episode. 6 months of I'm trying to create the reels. 6 months of just pure put it out there.
Yes. They're not all gonna hit.
They're not. And,
they're not all gonna hit.
And then my car got broken into, and I said, oof.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That did throw me for a little loop.
That's how it works. I tell my kids, how bad do you want it?
Yeah.
That's those moments.
It
how
threw
bad do
me
you
for a
want
loop. And honestly, it fucked me up in the moment so bad. But I think I only took like a week or two really to just regather myself. And I said, you know what? 6 months. Like,
do it.
6 months is what I'm giving myself. 6 months is what I'm doing. June to December. My goal, my intention, my plan is to not miss a week.
I'm gonna follow up with you. I'm gonna be like, what is looking like?
6 months. June to December. My plan is to not miss a week. Now, it is what I signed up for as far as work. It would have been easier, right? Because I should only be part-time, so I should have my time to be able to still record, still edit, still do this. But now it's like, I signed up for part-time, but I'm working full-time. You're cutting into what I have going on in my own personal life outside of work.
Right.
But I'm still trying to make that work. because it leaves me with 2 days to record, 2 days to within them same 48 hours. I need to record. I need to edit. I need to put out releases. I need to put out clips. I got a lot to do. The great
philosopher and rapper Sugar Free said, "You got the same 24 hours Michael Jackson had. You got the same 24 hours he had, and he made Thriller. What are you doing?" He made Thriller. What are you making? And I was like, although the way he said it, I was like, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I do have the same 24, but what am I doing with it?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
I mean, no, I don't want to play devil's advocate, but Michael started young. So by the time he made Thriller, he wasn't working a 9 to 5 and doing it.
That's
he was
true.
Literally just doing it.
And that advice came from a pimp.
Yeah, it's a blessing. A pimp. You making money off somebody else's back. But, literally.
But it was inspiring. It was inspirational.
No, it was. And it is. And I feel like it was Ice Cube. I tried to look it up, and maybe it wasn't Ice Cube that said, if you're not willing to do something for 5 years without pay, don't do it.
I'm coming up on that.
I thought it was Ice Cube. I am too. I thought it was Ice Cube. It may not be. But
words still ring the same.
Yeah, it does because if you're not willing to sacrifice for your dream, for the thing that you believe you're made for 5 years, if you can't, you gonna make it on the back end. It's basically what they're saying.
Yes.
Can you withstand that? Can you withhold that? And I'm not going to sit here and act like it is the easiest thing to withstand. It is the easiest thing to withhold when you literally feel like you see people who started, or if you feel like just popped up.
Right.
And you making bank already?
You know what? That's the thing.
But I don't know what you did them 5 years prior.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't actually know what you've been dealing
testimony.
to. Yeah.
It's like when you able to come back out, people like, oh, Bree just popped out of NDC Vegas. What? Just popped out?
No, I've been baking my whole life. Yeah, like I've been baking my whole life. I've been making these cookies since I could walk. Like I got the recipe from my mother.
The setups for this. Remember, we was just talking about, I was like, you invested in yourself. Most people want people to hand them something. I support the people that invest in themselves.
And on top of that, I invested in this before I even put out an episode. Before I even really had a fucking title of the podcast. Like, I had to set up
so it's
figuring it out. Yeah.
It's
like, I mean, again, I do need more stuff. It's not perfect, but I'm slowly building.
There's people that literally their setup is their phone.
Yeah.
And they hold it. They sit there, hold it, talking, and be like, no. You invested in yourself. So it's going to crack off. It will.
Yeah.
It has to.
Okay. So,
let's do this.
I feel like people know you as Late Night CJ.
Yes.
I know you as Late Night CJ.
Yes.
And you do your thing on the internet.
Right.
So with that, do you feel like people know you only as Late Night CJ?
Well, yes and no. It's something like this. Yes, I have a real life. You know what I'm saying? I signed up to be on the internet. I signed up to do this. I signed up to take the criticism and the comments. Some of the people, them comments, that's why I also remember I stay away from politics, religion, and stuff like that, because the comments is crazy.
Oh my goodness. They are on TikTok right now still trying to drag me from a post where I said, and I normally don't even comment on politics. Like I was like, anybody who voted for Trump, I really don't fuck with you. I really don't like you. I'm gonna be honest.
Yes.
But also the reason why we are where we are today is because you voted for Trump.
Right.
And they are on TikTok trying to drag my, you wanted Kamala and she didn't want to, or you're a liberal, or you're you don't know what the fuck I am. I just said I didn't vote for Trump. I never said I voted for Kamala, although I did. Right. I never said that.
Right.
I just said if my vote had won,
right,
I feel like we'd be in a different position.
I tell you, and that's why I say it. So a lot of times it's like what people see is what I give them.
Yeah.
Because the truth of the matter is, when I'm at home or I'm actually very, very low key. I'm actually, well, let's do some transparency. Let's go there. I don't care.
Okay, good. Because I want to ask you a question, and I want you to be honest with me. But go for it.
I'm actually a very shy person. I am. I'm a very shy person. It took me a long time to come to a point to where I have the confidence to actually speak my mind. Because I always would be like, people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear it from me. Why would they listen to me? Why would they do this? And I was like, no, you matter. You count. You know what I'm saying? You may not count as much to other people as you think or would want them to. But then if that's the case, why do they matter that much to you?
Yeah.
Why does what they think, if they're not going to be, embracing anything you do, you could come in here levitating, speaking in tongues and have gold shoes on, and they'd be like, yeah, I wouldn't wear them.
You could have pulled up with Jesus on your side.
There it is.
Walking on water.
All that. And they'd be like,
I mean,
it's probably AI. I'm like, what?
I mean, anybody could walk on water.
Right.
Are you really?
Right.
I don't.
Right.
I can take a step and put my foot on top of the water.
Yeah.
I just
months in the gym.
I could do that. You ain't doing nothing special. Yeah.
So I won't say that this is a character. This is actually me. It's just I give you more of this side of me.
I like that you said this is not a character because I genuinely was going to ask. The version that you show up online, is that you or is it a character that you've built for like online? Because there are content creators who are completely different online than they are in person.
Yeah, I seen that. It's a lot of them been getting exposed lately.
Yeah,
a lot.
So I was like, let me, because I literally wrote this outline. Right, I figured this one out last night. It took me a while. I had to go through different apps. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I'm not against using AI. I'm sorry, I'm not against it. I do use it as a tool. That's what it's supposed to be for.
That's what it is. But no, it's like I feel like we have layers. We all have lots of layers. Nobody is one way all the time.
Yeah.
And this is the part of me that I feel the most comfortable sharing with the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like conversations I have with my mama or my sister or my kids or something like that. I think it makes it more precious if that's an experience we share. Now, if it's something that I can impart to help somebody else out with, yeah, of course. But like in those moments, I don't be like sitting there like, you know what, mama, I could use this conversation for my next video.
I'm not gonna lie, I do. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. I'll be like, oh yeah, I like this conversation that we're having, and I wish we could have had it on the mic.
Right.
There are sometimes, and I because you can't recreate that shit.
Right.
Like when it's authentic, you literally, because me asking you the question over now, I kind of already know your answer. I kind of already know how this conversation's gonna go. It's not gonna be as authentic. Like
right.
I do sometimes be like,
my
damn,
reaction ain't gonna be as authentic.
Because now you already know kind of where we're going, how this conversation is going, where this is going with us. So yeah, it is. Sometimes it really does suck. Like sometimes I be like, damn, I wish I had cameras all around the house so I could always capture shit. But at the same time, not everything is for online.
Well, I'll tell you what, I am a jokester type person. Back in the day, we used to roast people and everything like that. And the beauty about roasting back in the day was it was never real.
Yeah.
Like, oh, your mama got one leg shorter than the other and they call her Eileen. They had little jokes like that. And your mama didn't have a shorter leg than the other. So we was able to do it. But then when somebody always inevitably would say something a little too close to home, that's when it got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's why your daddy left your mama and your mama was kicking it with, that ain't your uncle. And you're like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? So then,
when things get a little too personal, hit close to home. Oh my goodness.
So that whole, the online, I won't say it's a persona, like that part of me has always been a part of me. So when I'll be like, listen, look at that. Like this morning, the other day, depending on when you're watching this, it was a lady had a nasty kitchen. And I was like, this is why black folks at the job ask,
I did see that.
Who
I
made
did.
that?
Yeah.
We do that.
I personally, I really don't like potlucks.
I don't.
I really don't like. Now, you could trust when I bring some food.
Right.
I don't know if I can trust when you bring it.
I see. I won't say names, but we were in the bathroom and I was still using the restroom and I didn't hear any water, but I heard the door open. So he come in, you gonna try the bread? No, I'm not. I just ate. Thank you though.
My stomach could be growling like no tomorrow. I'm not hungry.
No, thank you.
I eat certain things and that's it. That's all. And that's what I love about me. I'm a picky eater.
Right.
I'm a picky eater. I like my food simple. So really, you ain't never got to bring me no food. Cause I 9 times out of 10, you gonna put some there and I'll be like, I don't normally eat this. I don't eat this anyway, so it's all good. Like
one time I did leak. I call it leaking at work, where a part of me actually, because like I said, I don't let people really in at work. I told my mom, I do a lot of talking, but I don't say much if we not like that. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like something my daddy say.
Right. I don't say much. We talking, we do all this, but as far as like, what's your mama name? They don't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I leaked. We were having a potluck, and I won't say the guy's position. I messed up by saying guy. He brought meatballs, right? And I looked over in the meatballs. He said right there. I said, "Ooh, them look like dog treats." He said, "What?" I'm like, no, man, I didn't say they don't taste good. I was like, but they look like dog treats.
Now, okay, so in that person's defense, I will say, as somebody who is on a weight loss journey, you gotta eat like a fucking dog. Okay? Like I made ground turkey and air fried eggs and mixed that shit up together, and I said, baby, this is like some goddamn dog food.
But it tastes good, probably.
It does. Yeah. Yeah, because I learned like you do gotta eat like a dog when you try to
bell pepper in it.
I don't do all that. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm a simple ass eater. I just want the meat and the cheese. Really, the meat and cheese is it. That's all. Yeah. But you gotta eat like a dog when you're on your weight loss journey.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did that. I was like, but no, this for the most part, it's a part of me.
Okay,
it's part of me.
And I okay, so I feel like you are your brand, right?
Yes.
And I am my brand. So we are, we don't necessarily have like, like I am the brand. You know, at the end of the day, like, NDC is me. I don't feel like getting dressed every goddamn day.
Right.
I don't feel like having to dress up every time I go out. Some days I just want to wear sweats and a t-shirt and call it a day.
Yes.
I never want anybody to come around me and feel like, oh, I can't go because I don't have the right outfit.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. There's no dress code around here. Like, literally, I am the brand at the end of the day.
You think it goes deeper than that, too? Like, a person can be themselves. They don't have to dress up. Say, you know what I mean? They're themselves.
Yeah, because I hate like when you get around me and feel like you got to put on a persona to be around me.
That's what I meant. Yes.
I hate that feeling. Like, I want you to be around me comfortable. If you, like, because I have my days, like, where mentally I'm struggling.
Yes.
So I don't ever want to be around somebody that I can't feel like I'm having a bad mental day, so I can't be around you because I gotta be my best to be around you. I don't want that, and I don't want people around me who feel like they have to be their best around me 24/7.
I don't want you to come around and be like,
yeah.
Like nah.
If you having a bad day, let me know. I get it. I understand, baby. Like I understand. Shit happens. Life happens.
Yeah,
you know,
in a real way.
Yeah, like that car. Life fucking happens.
I love that. I love how you said that.
Yeah. I had to sell it. That sold it for so much of a loss that it's ridiculous. But I got the mental peace if I ain't got to worry about the break-ins again.
Well, you know, maybe is that shedding the bad energy too. It's like, you know what? So much done happened to this car. Let me rid myself.
Yeah. Somebody told me because I said I didn't really want to catch the bus to and from work, which I don't Like, but I have my reasons. And if y'all want, I would just tell y'all, I've literally gotten to so many more like close fights on buses. Like,
and you know how to throw hands. That's not a good thing. You know how to throw hands.
There was a girl who was yelling her fucking ass off, but it was in my ear. And I told her, like, you're yelling in my fucking ear. Like,
get it together, boo boo.
Be quiet. Yeah. Shut up. Like, your man is literally next to you. And he's telling her, like, yeah, she's right. You're wrong. You are yelling. You are yelling. For one, the whole bus can hear you. But for two, we are sitting right behind her and you are in her ear.
Right.
Girl wanted to fight over that. Girl, I'll whoop your ass. Stop playing with me, okay? Another one, I was getting off the bus and these girls were getting on. So we were all young at the time because I didn't have a car. Right. So we were all young at the time. You mad because I ain't look at you and smile or say hi? Like, what is the issue? I do not. That's why I do not like being around people. Like, so no, I don't want to catch the bus because when I get off work, I want to go straight the fuck home. I don't want to have to make these 4, 5, 10 stops before I get to my stop. Right. I want to go home and that's it. Like, I may go to Costco. Right. I may go to a grocery store. Right. I go in, I go out. I'm not here to allow the gag. Yeah, yeah. I'm here to get in, get what I came for, and get out because I want to go back home. Like, I want to go back home. Right. So, no, I don't want to catch the bus to work. I'm sorry. Like, I don't knock anybody who does it. That's why it's there. Right. But personal preference, no. Absolutely. That's why I've had a car.
Well, you might be in line for a car.
And somebody told me I wasn't humble enough. That's really where I was coming with that. Somebody told me that my car getting broken into me. Hold on. Oh, okay. I thought somebody else. Somebody told me getting my car broken into, me having to sell my car for a major loss. And everything I was going, my phone being broke, me losing my footage from Mexico, me not having the cloud back up. Basically, God was trying to humble me, and I was not humbling enough yet. That basically, I had not humbled myself enough because I did not want to catch the bus.
That's deep.
Now, baby, I work maybe 5 miles from the house. Okay. I could walk it. Yeah. I could, and I have before. Before I got a car, so I have before. Now, do I want to? No. No, I don't.
Never.
But
it's getting hot too. Oh no.
I might if it comes down to me having to take the bus over. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take longer, but I ain't gotta deal with nobody. Like, I don't have to deal with, like, that's the biggest thing for me. I don't want to deal with people.
I agree.
That's it. That's all. It's a long ass walk. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to hate every step of it.
Oh, make sure your AirPods is charged. Those was in the car?
No. So I dropped one in the washing. I've washed my AirPods. One still worked. Then that one ended up dropping in some dishwater. I've been out of AirPods. My Beats, they hanging on literally by a thread.
Yeah. Okay. I feel you.
So basically, I was told I was not being humble enough. I've not humbled enough.
Did they say that with some compassion, or was they kind of like, you ain't humble yourself enough? I can't do that. I can't do that.
It was basically like, you're not humbled enough. You obviously ain't learned your lesson.
You know what?
You ain't humbled enough.
All right, there's a difference between learning how to be humble and somebody low-key trying to humiliate. I'll be like, I would immediately, that's the side of me that immediately goes to side eye. Like, what you mean by that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Immediate side eye.
Now, I in the moment, I was like, well, I do feel like I'm not going to sit here and lie. I did take this situation as God was trying to humble me. Because why is so much happening at one time? My phone is water damaged, and at that, it was salt water. So, yeah, that made it worse. Yeah. I didn't have iCloud backup. I'm not paying Apple no fucking $30 a month to store no shit. Right. At this point, print the pictures.
Yeah.
Print the pic. Because what am I holding them on to post on fucking Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Print the damn pictures.
Yeah. Taking up space in the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My car got broken into. Broke the ignition, the steering column. You broke the window.
Wow.
Broke the door handle off.
So they was trying to steal it.
I wish they would have.
Yeah, they was trying to steal it.
I wish they would. They always trying to steal it.
Yeah, they was trying to steal that.
And it's crazy because when I get in the car after, all you gotta do is turn the car. You could have just took off. What you could have just took off. Every single time I get in that car after it's been broken into, it's like, oh, I turned it and you could have just took off with it. Mm-hmm. Why you didn't? I don't know. The alarm obviously wasn't going off. Yeah. You had all the time in the world. Yeah. Well, you had till I got up in the morning, and you did it at 1 something in the morning, so you had a few hours. You would have been fine. Yeah, take the bitch.
Violation.
Yeah, so I was told I wasn't humbled enough. And yeah.
Let them think that.
So with you being your own personal brand and me being my own personal brand, right, do you feel like being online has changed how you act in real life?
No, it makes me appreciate real life. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been places, like at the end of my shorts, you know, I'd be like, violation, you know, and I'd be like, 100. Mm-hmm. There's been people that walk up to me and be like, violation. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, you, in my head, I'm like, oh, you watched it. Okay, cool. But also, like, people, like, before you turn the camera on, like, you see how I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I've actually learned how, it's not really code switching, but I've learned how to turn it off. And it's usually my tone. Like, if I'm animated, oh, yeah, and then, but we sitting here, I'll be like, no.
Yeah.
This is it's like, that's my essence. And I don't ever want to get to a point to where I don't know the difference. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Where, like, no, this CJ, this is like, the only reason why I say CJ is because of my last job. Like, my name is Christopher, right? My last job, they called everybody by their first initials or their last name. Well, there was too many Chris's walking around. And when I say my last name sounds like a first name. I'll tell you off there.
We can.
So there was too many of those walking around, but there were no CJs. And it was just easy to say, right? So it was like CJ. And to the point where I did lose myself.
Yeah. Where
CJ did become a persona. It was like, you know, that was when, and like if you go back to a few episodes before, how I used to be dirty, you know what I'm saying? And that was CJ, you know what I'm saying?
You know, I do feel like names bring different personas.
They do.
Like my mom, she asks, because you know she taking me to work now. She taking me to pick me up. I know that's gonna get old soon, but she's like, why don't you have them call you Brianna at work? Because my first name is too hard for people to pronounce. Girl, the people don't know me like that.
That's a fact.
What?
That's a fact.
Like,
that's a fact.
The reason why I even started going by my first name in like school and professional settings is because, I mean, I was a kid and I remember having this conversation with her and I was just like, nobody's ever called me by my first name.
Right.
Like at this point, I even forget that is my name.
Right.
You know, you guys the family calls me Bree or Brianna. My dad, if you've met me through my dad, I know because you call me Imani. My middle school, like PE teachers call me by my last name. And I'm like, well, I have this first name that nobody uses. And I'm like, low key, that person with my first name feels lonely. I was like, she, you know, she don't get no attention. She doesn't, you know, she's just there. Like she, you know, so I did that in like school school mostly I went by Brianna because it was just easier, but like work. Yeah. I don't let y'all call me by Brianna. Y'all know me like that. Like there are certain, and eventually there are certain coworkers who I'll be like, you can just call me Brianna. Right. Like I'm not gonna because for one, I'm not gonna keep correcting nobody. Right. It's too hard for you to pronounce. It's too hard for you to pronounce. You could pronounce every other name. Right. You really could pronounce this. Right. I'm not gonna keep correcting you. Because because people love to say Aisha, and I just don't get it. I be like, I know I'm not saying Aisha when I tell you my name.
Mm-hmm.
Where y'all be adding that Isha? Maybe because I'm black and y'all think Isha.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, because she was like, why don't you? I said, girl, they don't know me like that. They're good with Aisha.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't hear no E in there. They're good with Aisha. Like, stick to the name that they need to know. That's their name. Like,
right.
No, because you don't need to be Brianna.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna cuss you out. In no respectful form about it. She's gonna cuss you out. She ain't gonna play with you.
Sometimes people need to know that side, though.
Yeah, but she's like, why don't you? Because I was like, she's like, why don't you have them call you Brianna? They don't know me like that.
Yes, that's for people who love me.
Like, you don't. When you went to work, you didn't say y'all can call me Snatcher. No, you said call me.
Yeah,
and you know that's what they went by. I'm gonna bleep the name out, but you said call me by my first name. They wasn't calling you Snatcher at work.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's the same concept. They don't call me Brianna at work. Like, she's a different person.
That's real.
There's a different Aisha. There's different Brianna. There's different Imani. Like, there's a difference for everybody. Like, every name I have has different personality. It's all me.
Right.
But it's all different personalities.
That's what I'm saying. It's layers to this.
Yeah, and people who only use their first name don't understand that. Like, she doesn't go by her middle. I know. Yeah. She doesn't go by her middle name.
Watch out for that.
Yeah, she got Chunk. Yeah, like she don't let people call her Snatcher at work. Why? They not calling me Brianna?
No,
they're not.
No, it's. I feel like when people have that kind of access to you, they don't value it.
And you know what? That's a sign of comfortability.
Yes.
Because then I feel like you're gonna get too comfortable.
Way too comfortable.
Because you think we friends.
Right. And you're going to say something out of pocket. Then now that forces me.
Now I'm going to have to backtrack you to call me Aisha again.
Right.
Stop. Yeah.
Right. Then I got to check you. And then now they're like, what's wrong? That's another thing, too, in the workplace. It's like whenever somebody black says, draws a line in the sand, like, okay, this is where we're at. They're like, well, wait a minute. I'm like, no. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah. But especially because I draw sands with different people. Like the line in the sand is different for every coworker.
It is.
Like I do have one that I didn't even know worked there before I started, but I knew her from outside of work. Like I grew up with her. That line with her is different than the line with y'all. She has way more sand to go before she ever reaches anything.
Yeah,
y'all don't got that much
cut
sand
off at the parking lot. You don't even touch the sand yet. This is where y'all landed. Yeah.
Some of y'all got a foot, a toe, and that's really it.
Yes. Some of y'all jokes, it'd be like, man, what made you think that was comfortable? You should be comfortable.
Yeah, and I'm glad we are not at a point where they feel like they can joke with me. I'm glad we're not at that point. There's literally only one person at that job that should feel that way.
There was a person at my job that tried to bait me into something. Because I was joking. I said, how come y'all never cook no black people food around here in these cookouts, right? Very casually I said it. And then they turned around. It was like, you could see, like, it was almost like their heads with like a sound effect, like, whoosh.
Yeah, pin drop.
What's black people food? And they was waiting on for me to say something stereotypical.
Fried chicken, baked macaroni and cheese, sweet potatoes.
That would open the door for them to come on. I was like, no. I was like, we eat all kind of stuff. And I left it at that, and they was like, dang.
Yeah.
Like, no. There's that line.
Yeah, because one coworker asked me, she's like, Aisha, what do you like to eat? If y'all gonna supply it, I like lamb chops.
Yeah.
I like oxtails. I like crab legs.
Yes, you did say that.
I like lobster tails.
Hey, did you see? Is this some online? Oh, just real quick. Have you seen people been making like seafood with like Kool-Aid?
I have.
Is that a real thing? I think I've seen that.
I don't know because it's not something I'm gonna try.
Never.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I might. No. I might.
Would you?
I like a little. I like a little. I do like to try things.
I seen that and I was like, "Is this AI?" Because I don't know what's real no more. And I'll be like,
I think it is, but Because people want the shock factor, but like I said, I've tried like alligator bites.
Yeah,
I've tried frog legs.
I like those.
Yeah, I especially will try, especially on a cruise or now that I've been to an all inclusive resort, I try it there too.
Yeah.
If I can send the food back without having to pay for it, I'm gonna try it.
I don't want to be missing out.
Yeah, that's why I like cruises, because I'm gonna try whatever exotic thing you guys are serving, because if I don't like it, I can send it back with no problem.
That's how I got on the calamari. Because when they said it was squid at first, I didn't. It was like, but calamari sounds chic.
Yeah. No, I got on calamari because it was this girl's 16th birthday and she ordered it.
Yeah.
I was also 16 at the time. She had ordered it and I had never tried it, and I gave it a try. I said, "Oh yeah, girl, you got me hooked. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You ain't even gotta tell me what it is."
Yeah, they was like, it's squid, and I was like, okay, I like squid then. We own that.
Been ordering at every restaurant ever since. Every restaurant.
Yeah.
I realized this off topic. I do not like Red Lobster calamari, which I think is weird because y'all specialty is seafood.
You like the tentacle calamari?
Oh, I love the tentacle calamari.
Yeah.
People don't like it. I love it.
Give me all that.
Give me the tentacle over the rings. I love the tentacle calamari.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yard House is not sponsored by it, but they do have some good calamari.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on that.
Yeah. Yard House has some good calamari.
I'm on that.
I thought about ordering it the other day. I said, "Ooh, I want to order me some calamari and some fried wings."
Yeah.
I just love some calamari. Any restaurant I go to, if y'all asking, I'm gonna order.
Yeah.
Even if I'm paying for it, I'm gonna order. Like, so I order the same way if I'm paying or if you're paying. Because if I'm paying, I want you to order however you order. Like, I don't want to restrict you because you still gotta eat.
Right.
Like, come on now.
Yeah.
I don't like going out with people. I don't like going out with people who restrict what you eat. Like, baby, let me pay for my own meal then, because I likes to eat.
Yeah, don't invite me.
I likes
we
to
on
eat.
That.
Yeah,
you knew
I
what
likes to
the
eat.
menu looks like.
Yeah. I definitely Googled the menu ahead of time. I likes to eat. I'm a picky eater, so I gotta know, like, am I eating a burger here or?
Fish with bones is too much work. I don't like to have to think when I eat.
Yeah, I don't like fish with bones. I don't like shrimp if you're not gonna devein both sides. I do not care that you say the other side is not poop. I don't care. I don't want it. Devein both sides.
Yes.
So I don't eat a lot of people's houses because y'all only devein one side. Go ahead, cut it out.
Stop being lazy.
I don't want it. Biggest thing is I don't eat pork.
Me neither.
I eat pepperoni and that's it. Like, people are like, I didn't know it was pepperoni at the time. I mean, I didn't know it was pork at the time, and now I'm sorry, I'm not a kid. I'm not eating a cheese pizza.
I'm not cheese garlic bread. Basically, that's what it is.
I'm just very simple with my food. If you're ordering from me, basically, you usually can't go wrong with meat and cheese.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually prefer people that know themselves like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I've come across a lot of people that be phony about it. They be like, and then you'll find out later on, be like, I thought you liked that, and they be like, no, but you went through and made it. I'm like, just say it. My feelings will not be hurt. I promise.
I do that. I mean, I will. Like, if somebody gives me something that they made, I will be appreciative. I take it, and usually I'll just give it away to somebody else because I don't eat it.
How many times of them giving it to you before you say, are you just going to keep receiving it every time? Because you're going to be at the table and they're going to be like, oh, yeah, she lied it. So they're going to be like, hey, you're going to be heaping it on. Tell them it's good. You're going to be like.
I move it around so it looks like I touched it. I don't like to hurt people's feelings when it comes to food, but like I tell people ahead of time, like I am picky.
Yeah.
Like, and picky is really the wrong word. I'm very simplistic when it comes to my food. So I don't need onions in my food. I'm sorry. Like, I don't need ketchup. I don't need bell peppers. I don't need none of this. Like I just want the basics. Season the meat.
Yeah.
And give it to me.
Yeah, it is.
If you season it right, I don't need nothing else. I don't need no sauce. I don't need no condiments. The only time I really take a condiment is at Chick-fil-A, and that's because I like Polynesian sauce.
I see.
Other than that, it don't need it. I just like it. It adds to it. But I don't eat sauces like that. My job just went to Subway the other day for us and asked us what we wanted. Baby, give me a steak and cheese sandwich, and that's it. Don't put no veggies on there.
Yeah.
Like, literally, because how I really want it, you can't do it for me anyway. Right. Like, I really want you to oil the bread before you toast it, and then oil again after you toast it.
Really?
It gives like a buttered bread effect.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to order for myself
I
because
didn't even know that.
nobody can order for me.
Yeah.
I really want the broccoli and cheddar soup on the side, and then I really want a thing 2 to 3 cups of sriracha on the side, because then I wanna put the sriracha on my own sandwich. But I don't
Okay.
want you to do it.
Right.
I want to do it because
Yeah,
I
they
know
get
how I like
heavy-handed.
it.
They get heavy-handed at Subway.
And you like put it more on one side than the other. No, but now I
Yeah.
want it in every bite, and I want it with the soup.
Yeah.
I'm particular, and
I
I
used to
know
have to
that.
tell them how many lines of like mayo and brown mustard, because he'd be like, "Oh, let me get spicy mustard," and they'd be like, "I'll be like, who gonna eat that? No. You eat it and mayonnaise fall out the."
That's why I be like, can I have a little cup of sriracha on the side? Like, can I have like 3 to 4?
Yeah, it is.
I don't go to Subway as much anymore, but 3 to 4 with a broccoli cheddar soup on the side. If you don't have the soup, I actually ask ahead of time.
Yeah.
Do you have the soup? Because if you don't, I'm not even gonna order.
Really?
I'm not even gonna order. I don't even want it because I like it a certain way.
Yeah.
Now, yesterday I
Soup
ain't
and
had no
sandwich.
choice, but I like it a certain way. If you don't have it, I don't want it. Go ahead and cancel my whole order. So let's just ask this ahead of time.
Well, let me
'Cause I'll
ask you
be
this.
hot.
Yeah.
But so this episode is of course getting long, so we will edit this one and this one soon.
Right.
As far as a clip, Reddit, we don't have a Reddit. So that's all we have for you guys today. I hope
Yes.
you guys enjoyed today's episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing CJ on today's episode. I also hope that you guys turn that bell notification on so that you're notified anytime we drop a new episode. We will be leaving CJ's link in the bio so that you guys can also check out his page. Go there, of course, blow it up.
Appreciate it.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
That's a fact.
As well as don't forget to tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend to pull up because they're gonna love it here, just like you do.
Buy some baked goods.
Yeah, and buy some merch as well. With that being said, I'll see you guys when? That's right, in next week's episode.
That's a
Bye. You're still here? You know the show's over, right? Don't cry. We'll be back next week. I gotta go be a hoochie. In the meantime, catch up on the older episodes.